Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
So it's down to business here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I think we'll see a lot of this guy, Eze. If he plays on the left, he loves to cut in on his stronger foot, but unlike a lot of wingers, he's happy to drop that bit deeper and dictate the play from central midfield too. I think it makes him a...
Martinelli! Goal! Arsenal!
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Arsenal gain their reward with an early goal. Dunk. Joel Veltman. Ruter. Rice wins the duel this time. Subimendi. Rice tries a measured ball. Now it's Martinelli. Capier. And that's aimed. Gets his head on it! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Rice goes short. Now it's Martinelli. It's really well manoeuvred. Ruter. Oh, they could break here. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Rice. And here's Martinelli. Madueke ploughing through the middle. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Toma. Gets a good foot in there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's got away. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Timber. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's played forward, and it's Kadiolu. Can he latch on to this? Great defending, strong and determined. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Timber is there, and he can get that clear. Eze shifted upfield. Played out to the right. He has found the way through. Nice control. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Welbeck, very nicely done, looking for a decent ball in. Oh, the whistle's gone, what's he given? Well, the referee's decided that he was fouled. Chance, surely! No attempts, just the wrong outcome. Saliba with the clearance. Strong running down that left flank.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition.
Great chance! Best to keep. Could be danger here. Timber. Oh, it's played into the area. Nice physical challenge. He's through here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Gabriel does really well to win the ball there. Madueke tries making a foray down the right. Madueke. Welbeck. Saliba. Madueke. Oh, what a climb! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be. But they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Milner concedes a free kick for that.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And he thumps it clear.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Time to deliver. Madueke puts a cross in.
Arsenal clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Milner. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Oh, played through for the wide man. Now by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Gabriel, aim forwards. Capier. Capier, gently done. Danger averted for now. And it's Milner. Oh, nice touch. Not much subtlety about that challenge. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Capier did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Martinelli. Oh, they could be caught out here. And a chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Milner. Mitoma. Welbeck. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than...
Mitoma! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Great ball if he can get there. Madueke. Now then, the ball's come loose. Succumbs to the pressure. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And it's Welbeck. He's shifting through the gears here. Timber. Madueke. Rice forwards and with intent. Big chance! He has done it! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
Arsenal, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And now he has two. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. Incapuyi. Rice. Moved on forwards. Muscular approach does pay off here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Rice.
Gabriel, forwards and with intent. March. And it's played forward. That's been slipped through. Now it's Madueke. Madueke! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. It's going to be a double change then. Arsenal find a position of real strength now. That's really well manoeuvred. Saliba shifted upfield. Over to the left. That is lovely. That is very well defended. So that's it, it is all over. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
It's a poor result. They offered very little goal threat, and it's the kind of unproductive performance that can drain confidence pretty quickly. At the business end, they just can't close the deal.